So there's this little bar right here that the weld snapped in this corner. Not really a big deal, just kind of annoying. Every time the splice comes by, it hits this and it makes a noise. So we'll fix that. Ellie's licking the perlet dust. Is that good? Got the protein. We're gonna get to working on that little thing on the conveyor in a second. Right here we have an iodine salt block. Toss that in the bunk. It's one of the 6 things we're doing, trying to keep pink eye down. Already going for it. That iodine, it kind of helps heal the eyes. We got those out in our pastures too. While I'm working on that, Dad's gonna go spray a load. Get them weeds killed in them pastures. Can never let up on them. Calf in that front lot with a bad eye, but okay, now we've done about 5 different things other than weld on that, but we'll get to it right now. It's just this little bar right here. It basically keeps this belt from probably rubbing on this, wearing it down. You know, with the location of that, we probably dropped the end of this thing down and it hit a big rock or a pile of gravel and it snapped that off. Not a big deal, but when we run it, it makes noise and it's annoying and it's probably wearing on stuff. So shove this in here to lift the belt up. Don't want to burn that, that's for sure. I'll probably spray the belt down with a little lube right after I get done welding, make sure it doesn't get warm. That was a quick fix. I guess we'll park it back out of here. Then we got some payloader stuff to do. For these nice cool mornings, if you open this up, you get some big time airflow. It's glorious, I tell you. It is glorious. So we fed cows here for quite a long time, and actually Dad just got done feeding them 4 bales. Each bale was like 120 bucks, and then they broke through and they got out in their pasture themselves. But that's okay, because you know, once they run out of feed, they start eating these bales. We'll know we're low on grass. This won't go to waste. They're gonna eat it. But of course, they did waste a lot of hay around the bale rings, as they do. These hay rings are not very efficient. We actually have a couple new ones coming. But we're gonna clean that up so they don't have to stand in it next year. And it's gonna sit here, heat up, break down, be a real nice manure when we spread it here in the fall. That's a pretty decent pile for just one hay ring. This one will make a really big one. But then when we get to the next spot, woo, that manure over there is about as high as the hay feeder just sitting there. It's gonna be a lot. That's a little better. It's kind of wet in there. I was getting stuck, but look at that pile. A couple months from now, that'll be some nice manure. Compost, more like. It's gonna get hot in there. There's some decent moisture in that stuff. It doesn't dry out very easily, and when you put it in a pile, those microbes get working, and you stick your arm in there, you'd pull it out and it'd be burnt. Something dug a hole. Man, you can tell the cows are rubbing on this. You bet. Still got a little mixture left, but yeah, getting some use out of it. Oh man, if you were wondering, it's stinky. Had our whole herd. Oh man, look at that thing. And you can see how, yeah, that's gonna waste a lot of hay. They ate everything but the stick though. We had our whole herd here for about 2 months, and then it's like 13 bulls here for like another 2-3 months. So they ate a lot of hay, wasted a lot of it too. But we're gonna dig this thing out, maybe pick it up, put it in a different spot. Look at this water running. I mean, maybe you could call it water. It's probably pee and poo liquid. Let's see if we can pick that up and clean out underneath it without destroying this thing. Well, now that can dry off and break down. I was expecting the running gear to come with the top part, but I think I got it back in there. It's an old rusty thing. Time for it to be updated, I think. And a couple scoops in here. They only ate hay here for about a month. About 22 of them, so not too big of a pile. With manure for the day. We're out in one of our bean fields on the way back home, and we have 2 stumps in the fence line. Don't mind the weeds, we got issues going on. Now if we come through here with our soybean header and catch that, we could bend the frame of the feeder house, the front end of the combine. I'm gonna check out if this big piece of iron can rough these up a little bit. Went better than I thought it would. Isn't that nice? Alright, we got one more. Probably stronger. Yeah, that one's got a base to it. I think I'll come over here and try to get under it and flip her up. Once again, don't mind the weeds. It's just been a tough year, alright? Alright, let's head home. I noticed that this grapple is loose. All these bolts need tightened up. This is sliding back and forth, not a big deal. And of course, I'm getting to it after I picked up some stanky poop. I'm going to use this wire wheel, clean these nuts and bolts off so I can get a wrench on there easily. Dad's just getting back. He got some cracked corn. Most of those were pretty loose, and sometimes when I'd be rocking back and forth, I could see that sliding. Of course, once we tried using a hammer, then all of a sudden they were tighter than before. Huh? It didn't seem very easy.
I was impressed that our air compressor never kicked in when we were tightening all that.
That was battery operated.
You bet.
Well, we did this about a month ago, but the town sibling, well, both of them live in town, but one of them needs a skid loader and a dump truck, so we're gonna run that there. There's not much else going on. This brother is a civil engineer. He does a lot of the logistical stuff when you're pouring roads and curb and gutter, and he's kind of in a love triangle between him, his wife, and concrete. He just loves the stuff, so that's what he does on his weekends is pours concrete. I don't know, he's a weirdo. First try, man. I got skills, I tell you. getting up to 94 today. It's gonna be hot, windy, not fun. So we're gonna hide from the sun so we don't wither away like the corn is. Woo! We got an inch of rain about a week ago and it is already looking like it's stressing. There's a chance for rain, small chance tonight and tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But thanks for watching it. Love to see you next time. Have a good one. Here's the belt that flew off the tractor the other day.